Welcome back to the program. In case you're just joining us, this is Grapevine, and this is where you get your dose of entertainment, a full dose of it. Trust me when I tell you that. Now, on Musically Speaking, we got to speak to one very talented lady. She's a singer. She does contemporary beats. She does rumba. She does benga. Her name is Anditi Tigo. Let's get to hear her.
Anditi Tigo. I do Afrofusion, mostly in Luo, because I'm trying to focus on cultural preservation. And it's mostly a fusion of benga, rumba, and a bit of R&B, because it's to give it a modern, contemporary feel. I've been a performing artist, I can say for the longest time, but I just recently released my first official album. It's called Hera Loso. That means love meant, yes. And it's on all musical platforms, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. You'll find it as Anditi Tigo. In March, I will have the debut of my album, and I hope many people can come and watch the show and attend it. I was brought up in a musical family, I'd say. My mom, especially, was a singer. And growing up, we listened to all genres of music. And that inspired me. And I just felt like music is a calling of mine. It's a passion. That I feel like without music, then my life is a bit empty. Apart from it being my passion, I want to do music that has impact and that's African, because I believe we owe our generation a lot in terms of where we come from, our identity as Kenyans, our identity as an African people. And as Kenyans, I feel like we are not focusing on our culture to inspire our music more than we are focusing on the West to inspire us. So that's my intention as a musician, to have that impact that's culturally oriented and also that focuses on the Kenyan people, the Kenyan culture. First of all, I'd like to mention that I am a Ketable artist. And anyone who knows, Ketable is a music production entity, and its main core is about cultural preservation. So when I decided to do music, to produce my music, the only place I could think about doing it well for me was Ketable. And that's where I started. I've worked a bit with Brian Sigu. You've just seen me perform with Winyo, who's one of the best artists, who's also a Ketable artist. And it's amazing when you put efforts together as musicians, what beautiful melodies you can come up with. And especially for this forum, where we were focusing on the 1970s African twist. And you can see how the crowd was so enthusiastic and excited about it. It's amazing to see what we are yet to glorify, what we are yet to bring to light and expose people to. And that is the aim of what we are trying to do here. Music is just like any other job. It's a lot of work. You have to commit to it. You have to spare time to do the music. It's not a joke. And when people come and they get entertained, it's almost like it's easy to forget like what amount of work went into this production. But I can tell you for sure, what made it easy for us to perform here is because we are working with Ketebu, and Ketebu is very resourceful in terms of the music collection and accessibility that they have and that they do, the reservation, the archiving. So it wasn't difficult for us to identify what kind of music to do because it's there within Ketebu. And because of that, it made it a lot easier to have the lyrics, to rehearse, because we also have studios that we rehearse at. But of course, you have to be intentional about music. But what again is amazing about being a musician is that you can easily get the melody, and once that is it, the words will just come. And as long as you enjoy it, which anyone who's not enjoying music and is a musician, I don't know what they're doing. But as long as you enjoy it, it comes to you naturally. And so it doesn't take so long to cram. But of course, the rehearsing, so that there's harmony and cohesion in terms of presentation, is very important.
So many vijana uongeze pia bidii, mwisho wa kusoma utapata kazi nzuri sana. So many vijana.
The director of Ketebu is Tabu Osusa, who's made everything possible and has enabled us and has inspired us as artists, not just by bringing us together to do this twist, but also through the books that he's published and written that are all about African heritage through music. He's documented this and published this in different books, and I wish this could inspire not just us as Kenyans, but especially our youth, who have a lot to learn about who we are. So I thank Tabu Osusa for his wonderful, amazing work that has made all this possible.